Uh, Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life After Happiness. Today, I have my co-host Barbara with me. Are you there, Barbara?
Yes, I am. Hi, Johnny.
Hi. And today we agreed on a topic that had to do with, two sides of dating. One is the man wanting to make sure that the woman that he's calling or talking to is not catfishing him, or it is a real person. And then your point of view, which might be your point of view, that you may not want to be stalked or harassed by a guy, you know, and the differences between the two mindsets and understanding of the two mindsets. You understand? Uh, I, because I was thinking about this because, I really have been trying to get the women on the phone and talk to them on the phone. But then I think about somebody like you. I mean, a guy harassing you, you don't need that. You know, you don't need a guy like calling you at the wrong times of the day and everything. And what do you think is, because your point of view? I mean, how do you? Let me ask you this: at what point do you give the guy your phone number?
I just have always felt like giving a phone number out isn't really going to harm you because what are they going to do? Get you through your phone number? But then I thought, no, that's wrong thinking because if you have somebody's phone number, you just put it in one of uh, those websites that
Right.
you can find out everything about somebody. I think you can actually find out a lot about that person by their phone number. So now I'm very careful. But my tactic before I learned that was to just give it to them. And then when they called and texted right away a lot, then I just wouldn't reply. Then they would know then that, well, oh, well, I guess she's not interested. So, but that's not having boundaries. That's not, that's a kind of a roundabout way of handling things. But I'm glad we're doing this show too, so we can actually think about the reasons why. So maybe we can have more of a plan of action when you are grocery shopping and out of the blue, when you're focusing on what to buy, somebody's approaching you, giving you compliments about your hair. So,
Right.
yeah, you do need to have a plan.
Well, not just that. We talked about this right before we were on the show. I as you know, I've been doing a lot of eHarmony lately, and what happened is I will call these women, and person will play a recorded message, and I know it's a recorded message because I've heard it at least 10 times on 10 different phone calls from 10 different people. It's a recorded message of a woman saying, "Hello, hello, I can't hear you. The connection is bad. Let's text." And they obviously are using that message to avoid having to talk to me on the phone. And, which is a bit harsh. I mean, I haven't exactly stalking those women. It was really, I hadn't even spoken to them on the phone.
Well,
And
what's more harsh, getting your hopes up and actually having, well, I guess you would have the phone number in your possession, but having it and then just getting no reply at all. But why would they feel like they have to reply with going to the lengths of actually using a recorded message? But you say that many different people,
right,
individuals have used the same message.
exactly.
So why? Well, I guess it wouldn't be going through a lot of trouble if there is an app out there for that with these messages that they could
Yeah.
just push a button when they answer it, they hear it's you. So you're taking this very personal. You think they know it's you when they actually answer the phone and then they push a button to send you this recorded.
Yeah, they're doing something like that because it is that I think that it just goes to show I am really wondering. I mean, it's like, okay, at some point, some point, you got to have some think like your daughter, may be dating someone, and you know, and then you may be thinking, okay, well, how does Priscilla, is Priscilla going to raise the barrier, of what she doesn't
They do
want
it
done?
differently. Its generation does things differently. They don't, I mean, I guess they use the phone, regular message, texting too, but they have this thing called Snapchat. That's how they communicate.
I mean, and I don't know. I mean, it got me. I mean, I guess I was curious what Priscilla thought about all of that, but um,
Well,
I
you
don't know.
could have asked her to be a guest on the show.
Do you want to bring her on right now?
I'm not sure. Let me ask her. But
Okay.
all right. While I do that, I just want to know why you care so much. If it's a answering machine, does this hurt your feelings?
Well, first of all, they're lying about it. That's why it hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings to set up some kind of phony message that really, you know, isn't even real. And then when I've called them on it afterwards, and they'll deny it. And
Really?
then, oh yeah, but not just that, Barbara. This is other things too. Okay, there is a little thing called Google image search. Okay,
Yeah.
and what will happen is people will use images of people that have been in Google or actresses and all those other things, and you can Google the image, and they'll show you what other places have used the image. Well, what was happening was I had this woman messaging me saying, oh, I love you and everything. And then I Googled her image reverse, and it turned out that it was some adult actress.
You
And she
can
was,
image reverse.
yes.
Well, watch out for those because I know that one swindled you out of a lot of money and you are paying their way for a long time.
Oh,
And they
no,
make
that was never an image reversal search. But
okay.
that was in an image reversal search. That was something else. But what I'm saying is it's like what will happen is the person could say use one of your modeling pictures, and and then nobody will know who it is, and they'll say, "Hi, my name is Judy." The image search is Barbara Moore. You know, um,
I don't get it. Like, why wouldn't they know it was me if they saw the photo?
I don't know. I mean, it's not many people know the name of the picture. I mean, you have to be
I
like,
don't know about that. When people see my picture, they usually know. My name wouldn't be like Susie or something. They would recognize me. What kind of website is this you're on? What's it called?
the dating site or the
Yes,
one
what is
where
it called?
eHarmony.
eHarmony. I thought that was the Christian website.
No, it's not. It's
Oh, okay. Well, it's just a regular dating site. I've heard of it.
yes.
Maybe they have some kind of app for that. If you are using it, check around the website. I bet there is a creative response button that they're using.
Well, no, because this has to do with the phone, and eHarmony does not deal with you talking on the phone.
Well, maybe you got to stay on the app, Johnny. It's more safe that way. What? It is. I mean, you're asking me about safety.
Yeah,
Well,
you're right. You're right.
that's their fault for not staying on the app, and it's yours too. If you let them go off the app, then if you're going to get your feelings hurt, you're going to get your feelings hurt. Stay within the app. They probably have precautionary measures for just that thing. And
Hmm.
that's my advice. You want to know what Priscilla's advice is? Just a minute, please.
Okay.
Priscilla, Johnny has a question. You're on air. What is it?
Okay. What did you think about the idea of the automated recorded message situation that I was telling you about?
I believe that it is somebody's voicemail. I believe it's a prank voicemail. My my friend's grandmother has that as her voicemail, and when it goes to voicemail, she says, "Hi, hello, hello, I can't hear you," and then she's like, "Haha, just kidding. Text
Oh,
me later." Like
actually, this
it's a
doesn't. Actually, this doesn't say text me.
but
Just
there's
kidding.
okay. I know that it's not saying that in yours, but I it makes zero sense why somebody would just answer you and do this whole pre-recorded message thing just to like keep this narrative for you.
I know.
I think the reality is that they're just sending it to voicemail, and that's the voicemail. I don't think they're picking up every time and playing that audio message. I don't think that would be a realistic thing. I don't think that's logical.
Right.
But I understand how that would be your first thought. Oh, that's what's happening. But no,
But when you hear it like 10 times from 10 different people, it's like,
well, I'm not sure. Then I'm not sure.
Try to call them right now, Johnny, and see what happens. And then here, do it, please, because you're
no, Barbara,
there.
this
You
is
can use
something
your
they
phone.
spring on you. This is something that they spring on you, that they do. They will say, oh, okay, I'll call you, which is, but by the way, you both look nice. Are you there, Barbara?
Yes, Johnny.
Yeah.
Well, I think that these are things to think about, and you've given us things to think about. Why don't we do a part 2 on this? Maybe Monday or Tuesday when we all think about it a little more, and I do some research about this automated message that you said you've heard exactly 10
Right.
times, exactly the same voice 10 times. I'd like to research this a little bit, and if you could do a call to one of these people, please have some kind of screen record that comes with your phone, put on, and catch them in the act. Otherwise, we don't really know. We need to decipher this, and we need to hear it. We need to hear it. Okay, Johnny. Well, with that said, thank you everybody for listening. Follow us on Spreaker and share with your friends. We also
All right.
have Life, Laughter, Happiness Facebook page, Instagram, and X. We'll see you there.
Right. Thank
Have
you.
a great weekend, everybody.
I'll stop the recording.